She's such a J-bag, bruv.
Wait, one sec. What?
Bro, she judges kids
Based on
their names, and he goes, what type of names do you judge? Do you not like?
Yeah.
And then she said geographical names, so children that are named after places.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Okay.
So he goes, but your child's called India. I thought you wanted that.
Let's try that again. Yo, people, what's good? It's your boy Hader.
Hey, boy Hussein, and we're H Squared Podcast. I don't like the whole together we're H Squared Podcast.
But I thought you'd. I thought you'd get the gist.
Yeah, I get the gist. Basically.
Anyways, welcome back to the H Squared Podcast.
That's the one.
Thank you all for your ongoing love on the previous episodes, all of that good stuff. Liking, commenting, subscribing. You guys have been doing the most. Really appreciate it. Target for this video. Let's give you guys a target on likes. What should we give them?
I think last time we reached too high, fam.
Nah, there's no such thing as too high.
We got too excited. Let's say 60. Humble 60.
Guys, the target for this video is 60 likes. Smash that like button. Most importantly, subscribe. Algorithm, all of that.
Sorry for the trims.
Yeah, looking a bit bummy. It's humid weather.
Sorry for the backdrop as well. I know recently we've been changing the backdrop a lot, but honestly, like that's.
I don't think you need to say sorry, bro, because irrespective of whether we're at Noa Lounge, in a car, or in your room,
bro, that's mad.
Our content is, alhamdulillah, I like to think, quite valuable.
No, but that's mad. Since quarantine, we've done webcam, car, garden, and my room.
That's true. That's like, and including Noah, that's like 5 different settings. And the first episode.
Oh,
that's
sugar.
Like, we only been doing this a year, and we've done like 6 different locations.
Oh, and like 6 different locations, like 15 episodes, bro. What are we doing, bro?
Trust me, man. Guys, obviously.
Sorry, man.
You know what they should do to help us to avoid the problem? Send us donations so we can buy a studio.
Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Astaghfirullah.
I'm gonna open one soon.
Ramadan just finished, and my dog's talking about.
That's a long time gone, bro. What are you talking about, man?
It's only like a month ago. But yeah, now let's aim for 60 likes on this video.
Yeah, man.
And of course, most importantly, I think, you know what, when we record, we always have the webcam in front of us. The camera in front of us. So we always forget that bare people just listen, you know. Spotify things.
Yeah, that's true.
Apple Podcast things.
I don't know. Let us know in the comments below if you guys actually listen on Spotify.
No, but if they're listening on Spotify, how can they comment?
On Instagram. Calm down, bro.
Come on, bro. I'm thinking of my Spotify.
Yeah, I was thinking of it as I said it as well. I was going to collect my.
Now, honestly, it would be good to collect that data, innit, just for marketing.
Analytics.
Ooh, nooch.
Come on, bro.
But yeah, man, big up all the Apple Podcast crew, Spotify crew. You guys, again, always doing the most.
Yeah, man.
Like, I see you every few days, but I'm going to pretend I don't for the camera. How you been since I last saw you, bro?
Yeah, man,
long time.
Bro.
How's family? How's work?
Yeah, man, just chilling.
Now, legit,
bro.
what you been saying?
It's been alright
Since the last recording.
Yeah, man, everything's been calm. Obviously, life's just been depressing. Like, let's be honest. Like, just everything's just been a bit depressing, bro. But
weather's very humid today, innit?
Weather's mad humid, and I live on the 3rd floor, like the 3rd in my house. So don't worry, guys, it's not like a crazy house or anything. It's just, you get me.
He's got a butler, guys. I don't know why he's staying humble for. Richard.
I said Richard, but yeah, man, it's been alright. What was I saying? Yeah, heat travels up. So right now I'm getting the worst of it, as you know as well. But I have to wear a hoodie because obviously that quarantine weight gain's been a bit mad still.
Bro, man, I keep telling you in every episode, irrespective, you're still 10-10.
Yeah, but right now I've probably gained 10 kg as well.
It's fine, you're still 10-10. Those glasses, oof, Harry Potter, ooh, don't at him. Harry Potter should never at you.
Oh, Wingardium Leviosa, I'll trim if you keep talking.
Harry Potter Studio.
It's New York's, isn't it? Have you been?
Never in my life.
That's sick. Alright, let's go. How you been actually?
Yeah, same old, bro.
Because you know I always forget to ask you.
He's a very selfish man, I'm telling you. I keep saying when he blows, he's going to forget about Hader.
Yeah, that's true.
No time for HS.
That's very true.
World of HS became World of Nucci.
I could take over. But anyway, guys, obviously, as you know, 2 weeks ago we came up, not 2 weeks ago, 2 episodes ago we came up with a trend. And we wanted you guys to name it.
Oh yeah, of course.
Amina, obviously, like we mentioned in the last episode, Amina named it Wagwan this week or Wagwan weekly. We're just, do you want to stick to Wagwan weekly?
I like Wagwan weekly, mainly because
it's just quick short. And work. Get me, WW. Nah, I'm good, brother. So we're gonna stick to that. But obviously there hasn't been that much going on, unfortunately, as we've started it. Well, there's been a lot going on actually. It's
the
dominated.
The same theme.
It's dominated like Twitter. So it's obviously the Black Lives Matter movement, which obviously we have nothing like against. We've got nothing against that being the main discussion because it should be the main discussion.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say something else.
Yeah, no, it should be the main discussion. But like, there's been no sub-topics kind of thing.
I think it's very important. Sorry, did I cut you?
No.
I think it's very important to mention or bear in mind that just because maybe the protests have tiny bit calmed down, or like influencers aren't posting as much, or celebrities are toning it down a fraction, like we still need to be full throttle.
Yeah. 100%.
What's that term?
Pedal to the metal.
Yeah, pedal to the metal. And already people are like businesses are implementing major changes. I know in my workplace, the following Monday after that whole protest stuff was going on, bro, we got hella emails. If you ever feel that your race has been used against you in the workplace or in this group, because obviously, you know, different workplaces, you're in different, like the corporate version of uni societies. Yeah, you're part of different like unions and all that stuff in it. So we got hella emails. But
Premier League's wearing Black Lives Matter now as well on the walkout.
Yeah, I just still can't fathom the fact that it's 2020 and we're still fighting about equality, bro.
Yeah, it's mad.
Like,
what did I say, bro? I told you, like, equality starts, like, we're in the same place, basically. We're literally in the same place. But we've been missold that, there's been change about, but there isn't. But anyway,
the so-and-so 19-something act makes us think that things have changed.
Yeah.
But in reality,
nothing really changed. You can implement as many acts, but if the people don't act, that's where shit get political.
The act.
But anyway, what do you want to start off with this while going this week while going?
So I think probably the most important thing to start off with is, again, not that the people don't know in it, but the crisis that's been happening in Yemen.
Yeah.
But it's not new though. It's just become very big over the past week or so.
When I mentioned the Black Lives Matter thing, and I said this isn't only for Black Lives, this is exactly what I meant, because you've got the Yemen thing pop off recently as well. Like, people are like, actually, let's keep this movement and like you know, sub movements as well, and kind of.
Let me add. What's that Somali?
Shukri Abdi, I was gonna say as well. Yeah, justice for Shukri Abdi as well.
Justice for her, man.
Such like a sad story. Yeah, like I said, we've been pushing multiple things, multiple movements at once, which is why Black Lives Matter was so important and is so important.
Of course.
So another discussion topic that's been popping off on Twitter has been Yemen Crisis. We will leave donation links in the description box below for both Black Lives Matter and Yemen. And any links we come across as well.
Of course. I mean, guys, what I want to say is this, and I was saying this before the recording, because I'm going to be real with you guys. Yeah, I better say you lot, but I mixed it up. You got. I'll be real with you lot. Yeah, I don't want to sit here and start speaking about something that I don't have all the information on.
Yeah,
I'm just going to be so real and say I know enough to know that bad things are happening in Yemen, but I don't have currently as we record this, I don't have all the facts and figures to sit here and start talking about something when I don't have all the facts and figures. And there's no excuse. I'm gonna be real, like put my hands up and say I should, but I've just been, there's just been so much going on in my personal life and just life in general that, when the time's right, I'll do what needs to be done. But like I said, I know enough to know that, you get me, like it needs our attention.
Yeah, I've watched a couple of videos that have explained it.
I've seen a few Instagram posts here and there,
and it's quite clear what's happening. But for those of you that don't know, we push you and we urge you to do your own research as well, because we can come on here every 2 weeks and say this movement and that movement and this movement, but there's so many movements out there that you shouldn't just rely on us. I'm sure you guys don't, but anyway, but we're just saying, do you get me? This whole
it's all about initiative.
It shouldn't be used as a platform to just say, guys, research this and this is what's happening and this is what's been happening. Do you get me? So there's just a lot of things happening.
For sure,
stay woke, stay alert of what's happening in the world. Definitely, and do what you can, bro. Like, what's £10 like a donation, bro? Like, that goes so far. Just £10, £20, whatever, £5, whatever you can afford, innit? You'll spend that easily on a game.
Please,
or whatever,
if you're one of those, but technically speaking, those charities, by the time it gets to the person, they've only got £1 from it. Like, bruv, I don't like people like that, man.
Yeah, bro, it's your intention.
Not that you're wrong, because that probably is the case, but like you said, intentions, innit? If your intention is to donate to charity and you donate to charity, and then the charity people fuck up, basically.
But donate to a trustable.
That's their.
Don't just go on any Twitter and just donate. Because we've seen what happened on donations on Twitter recently. So.
Wait till they find out that most of a lot of Yemenis are Shia.
Yeah. Then they'll be like, can I get my money back, actually? Donkeys.
Can I get a refund, sir? You don't know one. Did you keep your receipt, bro?
Yeah, man. But anyway, within 30 days. But anyway. So
Consumer Act 1993.
Is that what it's called?
I'm just chatting. There is like a Consumer Act, but I don't know if it's 93 in it.
I think it's 81. Anyway, that's the Yemen crisis. Obviously, just forgive us for not going too in depth. Sorry, guys, into it. But I hope you guys can understand. The second topic we're going to discuss.
Mr. Rashford.
Mr. Marcus My guy, my number 10, my hero. Obviously, for those of you that
why
don't
did you
know.
say Mr. Marcus?
Mr. Marcus Rashford, isn't it? His name is Marcus Rashford.
Oh, calm. Because I don't watch football and stuff.
No. You said it right, man. You said it right.
Come on, Duke.
Yeah, but he's a United player, obviously. United players are goats. But
you're a United fan,
yeah, but
innit?
for today, I'm just a Paris Saint-Germain fan. But
You got bare football tops, you know.
But it's something I do,
You
man. I
little
collect
slag.
it. Men aren't loyal, innit? Men are trash. But
Can't relate.
if you own one football team, you're wet. I think if you own one team's jersey, you're wet.
I support Pakistan under 4s personally. I got tried for them, but I got a knee injury in '98, so
That's a bit weird, bro.
it's not weird
To support under 4s.
because I used to be part of them.
Oh, you used to be part of the organisation.
What, see, only you.
That's a bit weird.
They
though.
weren't even thinking that. They didn't even have that seed planted in their head. But because of you,
So, bro, you said I support Pakistan under 4s. You made
it was just a passing joke. It was a joke.
You made it seem like you're the Donny in the crowd. Pakistan under 4s are playing. Yeah, Pakistan's in the band.
Bro, if you weren't my boy, I would definitely burn your bridge.
Bro, you say burn your bridge every. Alright, shush, man. Anyway,
the podcast is doing
every
quite
podcast
well.
you say burn your bridge. Anyway, Marcus Rashford, big up Marcus Rashford, doing his thing. Footballers obviously get a lot of slack all the time for saying, "Oh, you're in such a position and you earn so much money and your money is unjustified or whatever."
Especially the black ones.
Yeah, it's always Marcus Rashford, Raheem Sterling.
Fuck Katie Hopkins.
Yeah, Katie Hopkins, suck her mum. But yeah, man. So for those of you that don't know, Marcus Rashford recently started an initiative, like a scheme. Was it Make a U-Turn? It's basically to.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, something like that. The government was trying to stop funding for free school meals, and I won't lie to you, bro. I grew up on free school meals.
Same.
I knew
same.
they were essential, bro. Every single day, like to
Trust
know
me,
that
bro.
I was getting a free school meal. That helped out my parents a lot. That helped me out a lot. So if for the government to stop that, obviously that hit a
Humbling experience, you know.
What's it? Would you call it? It hit a string. It hit a heart string. It hit a
What's that? Hit a nerve.
innit?
Wait, as in
It struck a something like that.
as in an emotional way, or
Yeah.
you got pissed off?
No, an emotional. Hit a nerve.
I've struck a nerve, something like that.
Something about heartstrings as well, no?
There is one. It's ringing a
Innit?
bell, but
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm not really that clued on
yeah, that's
about
true.
stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, hit a nerve with Marcus Rashford.
I'm just letting it go. I'm letting it go.
Because obviously Marcus Rashford grew up on free school meals, and to where he is now, Man United's number 10, came up throughout the system, the youth system, and is now leading them.
Do you know
basically.
how old he is?
Marcus Rashford, beep, 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 beep. About 21 years old, I think.
Is he actually?
Yeah, he's
21?
Yeah, he's a young buck. 21, 22, something like that.
Fuck
That's
me.
my guy, man. Grew up
Man
with him.
to 21 years old, bruv.
Yeah, man, that's my guy. But yeah, man, big up Marcus Rashford. Obviously, the government have now made the U-turn, and they said they're gonna push another, I think, 120 million pounds into free school meals funding, and hopefully it can continue in it, because it is a big thing that a lot of kids are ashamed that they grew up on, free school meals. Like even me, bro. Sometimes like my friends would be like, "Oh, like what are you gonna get?" Blah blah, and I'll be like, I'll be there with my pin. Oh, how much did you top up this month on your? Because we used to have like a little. I'm like,
I want to tell you a funny story, but I'll let you finish.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't really like. What do you mean top up, bro? Like, what's that? I top up my oyster.
Yeah.
But yeah, they'd be like, oh yeah, my mum topped me up £50. I'm like, nah, bro, that doesn't run with me.
Check this, yeah. Wait, did you always, since year 7, did you always have the pin thing?
Nah, it came button like year 8, year 9.
What did you have before that? Like, how were you paying for things?
Testing my memory, bro. I don't know. I don't remember. Year 7's a long time ago, bro. I don't remember. But after that, it was a pin or a thumb.
My thumb
Scanner
print thing came in like year 11.
I swear.
Bro, I look back here, and if I had the wisdom that I have now, it would have been something that I would have flagged up with the school, because it was the most embarrassing thing ever. Yeah, not that being on free school meals is embarrassing.
It can be sometimes.
No, as in the principle.
Oh yeah, it's not.
It shouldn't be embarrassing, but the way they make you separate to the other kids. Yeah, bro, check this. I will always remember this. Every week, every Monday, we used to get something called dinner tickets. Yeah, and bro, there were legit paper tokens, like in a massive roll, and then each kid would line up by the school's bursary, and there used to be a massive queue every Monday at break time for like 10 minutes or whatever, and then they get your name, they tick it off, and then they rip out five meals a week in it. And bro, I just obviously at the time 2007, 8, 9, 10, I think they stopped it in 2011 or something. Yeah, for a good 3-4 years, bruv, man was out here rolling with tokens, bro.
Yeah.
And looking back, it was hella embarrassing.
Yeah, it's
fam.
embarrassing. Yeah.
You know the ones there.
I don't remember how mine was, bro.
Fam, paper tokens. You know.
That's
I remember.
crazy.
Hey, check this.
If you went to my school, let me know. If they went to my school, let me know how it was in year 7 and 8. Because
I was gonna say check this year, but it's never mind. It's
never mind. I've got a story. once I had a bit of money, so I topped up my my account, and I was rolling the money, bro. Like I was like, oh, like £5, I can do better with this, yeah. So obviously you're entitled to your free school meals. I don't know if your school done breakfast, by the way. My school done breakfast.
It did at one point, but I don't think
we had cornflakes, we had like pastries, and I think it was like sandwiches or something. So I went in the morning, I got a sandwich, yeah. I think it was like a butter toasty with like jam or something. So I got that in the morning.
Living the dream.
Went at snack time. We had a little break, like 15-minute break. I went and got a cheese and onion pastry. Then I went at lunch, got my free school meals. But I think also at lunch, I went and got like a panini from a panini shop or something in the school. And the teacher goes to me, the dinner lady, she was the ruthless one, she was the rude one, bro. That's gonna fizz up, by the way. Go on, mate.
Go on, I'll do it slowly.
Oh, okay, safe.
Go on. What, the prick lunch lady?
Yeah, she was like the most ruthless one. Like she didn't care about your feelings, bro. She goes, what have you done here? I said, what do you mean, bro? I'm just eating, man. And she goes, you've gone over the limit. I said, what do you mean? She goes, your daily limit, you've exceeded the daily limit. You've eaten more than you're allowed. Bro, the limit was like £4. I had gone like £7, and I got so embarrassed because obviously I used to eat a lot. I got so embarrassed. I'm like, oh no, my friend, like he didn't have money, so he paid me, and I went and bought it for him, bro. I am all of that, bro.
My guy, but either way, that's not how you should speak to a kid, bro.
Yeah, she's I hope she got. No, I'm not gonna say that.
Hold this for me, please. Do you know what it is, bro? I realised a lot of times in life, yeah, some people are just ignorant. You have to just pray for them, bro. Like I know it sounds like the mature thing to say, but genuinely, bro, some people. Do you want some?
No, I'm good, bro.
Like some people are just.
I used to dread going to.
People don't know what they don't know, innit?
Yeah.
Like I said in the previous episode, I remember one time getting asked, "Do you speak Islam?" I go, "Nah, I speak Mosque."
You know about the Islamic law?
The ray guns. The Islamic ray guns. You not seen that video?
No.
You not?
No, what's the ray guns, bro? No,
bro, it's funny.
No, I don't want to watch it, bro.
It's funny, bro. It's like 2 seconds long, bro.
Okay, but by the time you watch it,
he's an uncultured swine.
But big up Marcus Rashford.
My guy.
And it just goes to show that obviously there are footballers out there that are taking initiative. And bro, what's wrong with Katie Hopkins, bro? No, honestly, what's wrong with her? Who upset her? Who, like, how can you have so much hate in your chest to be hating on a brother that's giving free school meals? Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's him. Alright, man.
Fuck is this, some techno remix, bro?
That's funny.
I ain't even seen that one myself. I've seen the original one.
That's the guy I'm talking about. Islamic law.
Oh, but he's the same one that says ray guns.
Oh, what's ray guns?
He says something about Islamic ray guns.
That's the gun that releases like the ray.
Yeah, it's not real though.
Oh,
so he said it.
I'm joking.
What?
I know that's what was I saying, bro? Yeah, how does she have so much hate in her heart, bro?
Fam, I don't even want to say her name.
I was watching
British
TV's best moments. Bro, she's so dumb.
What, the Apprentice thing?
Nah, when she's on
you know she's one of the first people to say no to Alan Sugar.
What do you mean?
You know how you go on Apprentice to be a winner?
Yeah.
And then whoever wins Apprentice, they get like $250,000 investment in the business and mentorship by Sir Alan Sugar or Lord Alan Sugar, whatever his name is. No, at one point this is when her career started, she was one of the first people ever to say no to him. Like she left the process rather than him firing her.
Is that how she started?
I don't know if she started through The Apprentice, but I definitely know she was on it at one point, and that was one of her like monumental.
Really?
Like to the point where I think once upon a time her Twitter bio was the first candidate to ever say no to Alan Sugar, and that was, she prided herself on that or something.
She's just a J-bag, let's be honest. But
I don't know what she.
What was I gonna say?
She's not
she was on Good Morning Britain or what? You know, Schofield and Holly Willoughby, whatever her name is.
Oh, calm.
She was on that, and then she's like, I'm sure a lot of you have seen it, and then she goes, I judge children based on their names. And then Philip's like, bro, what are you talking about, man? And then she goes, what? So what type of name? She goes like, you know, geographical names and, you know, like Brooklyn or. And then he goes, I swear your child's name India. She goes, yeah, but like, you know, it's not a city. Such a J-bag, bruv.
Wait, one sec. What? Bro,
she judges kids
based on their
names, and he goes, what type of names do you judge? Do you not like?
Yeah.
And then she said geographical names, so children that are named after places.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Okay.
So he goes, but your child's called India. How dumb can you get, bro?
Al-Fatiha.
Wallah, how dumb can you get? She goes, yes, but that's not after the country India. Wallah, she's.
Well, I don't know anything
finished.
else called India apart from the country.
I don't know, bro. I don't know if there's like a flower called India. I don't know, bro.
Bro, she needs help, bro.
She's bro. She's finished, man.
From Taptistan.
But yeah, staying on the topic of Twitter.
We need to stop giving her attention though.
Why?
Not we as in we, everyone.
Yeah, but
she's
I feel
a
like.
pagan.
Yeah, but just to fuck her off.
But what's that thing? Any
publicity is good publicity. Jinx, double jinx, Matrix. Okay. But yeah, staying on the topic of Twitter, because Katie Hopkins is a Twitter nerd. Voice notes.
She's a Twitter warrior, bruv.
Voice notes, bro.
Oh yeah, that
imagine she makes a voice note. Yeah, wallah, I might have to vomit.
Oh, this thing's getting stuck, blood.
Yeah, man. Voice notes been introduced to Twitter. Introduced. It's gonna change the game, man. It's proper gonna change the game.
Man, them gonna start getting their deep voice.
So people are gonna, man, them are gonna start taking voice notes and saving them on the draft when they wake up in the morning. Girls are gonna fast in a new way, in a that's added another dimension of fastiness.
I love how you're predicting it.
Bro, I know these things, bro. I predict these things. I predict these things.
Twitter, Nucci's the Twitter connoisseur now.
Yeah, trust me. And it's just, but I feel like it's gonna be good for jokes. It's gonna be sick for jokes. Because Twitter's hilarious as it is, bro.
I'm not gonna say I predicted it, but I predicted it.
Do you know what I watched, bro? Did you watch Jamie's Gasworks?
Yeah, of course, bro. I'm like a Jamie fanboy.
Yeah, you are.
Serious.
He said something, and I was like, whoa, bro. Like, how come no one's done it? He goes, I don't have social media. I was like, what? He doesn't have social media, innit?
He only has Twitter.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
He's wet. I'm joking. But I think he said, I can't remember what he was saying, but he goes, I don't have social media. Like, I don't see the point in like messaging. Like, if I message someone, I've got their number, blah blah. But he goes like, I don't see the point. Like, what, you just tweet something or you just type something and then that's it. And then he goes, one thing I would have is a social media, like a platform where it's just voice notes. And I'm, bro, how come that's never been done before? He goes like, I don't have Snapchat, I don't have Instagram, I don't have. But imagine a platform where it's just voice notes. Would you be on that? I don't know how it would work. Would it be like a personal thing?
If there's like a time limit to it, you know how Instagram cap it at 1 minute?
Yeah, of course.
Something like that, a minute or two. But
how would it work? Like a feed, or would you think like just to message people through voice notes? Like the only way you can message them is voice, like Snapchat or like Twitter, where Twitter's like anyone you can just see.
I think for something like that, personally, the Twitter style
would be sick,
would suffice more, in my opinion.
But that's crazy that they could just think of something just on the spot like that. Because
mark my words,
like something like voice notes.
They've kind of done it already with Periscope, but Twitter will soon, in my opinion, eventually at one point, they're going to integrate a live feature. Mark my words.
They already have.
What do you mean?
You can go live on Twitter.
No. The same way you can on. I thought only influencers and celebrities can do that.
No, I think I can go live.
Show me.
You should do it.
Really?
I think you can. Someone goes live.
No, but
regs.
No, but isn't that through Periscope?
I don't have Periscope, G. I was never on Periscope.
One second.
Go on Twitter right now, bro. Before I get angry.
No, I'm on it. I need to update it maybe.
Fucking.
Enable access. Now that's pictures. No, I don't think you. I have seen people go live on it, but I swear that's through.
Take a picture. Take a picture. Pretend you're about to take a picture. Through Twitter.
Oh, as in okay, through the camera.
Yeah. And at the bottom it should say live. No. Bang.
Oh fuck! You can go live on. Oh shit!
Man said, "Oh, predict this in the future." Mark my words.
No way.
Have that one.
Matting satting. I look. Captain.
They're gonna introduce stories. How about that?
That's what I meant.
No, you never.
That's what I meant. I've tweeted it before as well.
No, you never.
Listen, let me just.
Yeah, they're gonna introduce stories one time. But big up Twitter, man. Always making advancements to for trolls.
Let me readjust. Bro, I was thinking this the other day. Yeah. If it wasn't for the podcast, I think I'd be off social media.
Yeah.
I don't like it anymore, man.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm addicted to it. It's pissing me off.
I tweeted something the other day. I've been off Twitter and social media every weekend because I'm genuinely busy on the weekend.
I need to do that, bro.
And bro, it's been like I go to my boy's house on a Saturday, on a Sunday. I'll link someone. I'll just go to someone's house or whatever. Bro, it's been amazing. Because I don't feel like I need to constantly check the feed and like constantly check notifications and constantly check people's stories and like everyone's stories.
Do you reckon you're gonna do the VN thing like often on Twitter?
Nah, but I'll probably use it smartly, but I won't do it like. But I feel like people are gonna start singing there as well, man.
Singing?
Yeah.
I don't know, but
oh guys, this is my first time I'm recording. Please allow me. Please retweet and share if you think my voice is nice. People are gonna start.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I don't know about that one, man. I think like it's going to be more like to move to Gyal and move to man and.
Oh, it will definitely be like that as well. Yeah, it will definitely.
Get ready. The Birmingham accent's going to get ripped out of. People from America are going to get taken the piss out of.
Oh, people are going to moan.
British
People are going to moan. They're going to be like, oh, useful information, and you're going to open it. It's going to go, oh.
Ooh.
Come on, bro.
You're giving them ideas.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I hate when that happens. One time it happened to me in the library.
How can you say that to Cristiano Ronaldo and then you open it and it's Ronaldo talking and you hear,
I hate people who do that. I hate people who do. But now because it's become so popular, because it's become so popular, you can kind of predict. So you just turn the.
Bro, how did they? Yeah, I do that as well. But how did they find that exact clip, bro?
What do you mean?
That exact same girl. Who is she? I want to know who she is.
It must be fake, man.
No, it's real. I'm sure someone tweeted it once, but I never clicked on it. It was because I'm a halal youth. But, bro.
Well, from where it's actually from?
Yeah.
Obviously, bro, Amanda must have had free time.
But that one video stuck with everyone. Guys, if you know who she is, let me know in the comments below.
Why do you want to know?
I don't know, just curiosity, bro. Curiosity kills.
Wait, do you want to know who the person is or where the video comes from?
Nah, just give me the person. I'll find the video.
You're fuck.
I'm joking. It's a joke.
Oh, you're fucking.
Nah, it's a joke, man. Children watch this, man. What's wrong with you?
Man said, what's wrong with me, bro? I ain't even said nothing.
No, just tell me her name, innit? Because I'm just actually genuinely curious. Because imagine
you're digging your own grave right now.
Bro, imagine you hear Donny's voice every single, not a moan, it could just be, imagine that meme was Donny's voice. You'd be like, bro, where's that guy's voice from? Like, who is he?
Anyways, moving on swiftly, speaking of Twitter, so a couple months ago, or was it a couple weeks ago?
About a week ago. Don't ever
when
do
was
that
it? When was it?
In my house, ever.
Shush, when was it? It was probably like during Ramadan, innit?
Yeah, probably.
So a little while ago, I saw this tweet, and it says something along the lines of, by the way, if you do fraud or if you earn your money illegally, that's not a grind, by the way, or that's not a hustle, by the way, or something. And personally, I couldn't disagree more.
You couldn't disagree more?
Yeah, I couldn't disagree more.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about the morality and the principles and the righteousness of it. That's a separate conversation. But to undermine someone's hustle or grind because it's not halal or it's not done correctly.
Okay.
I don't think you can. That's just me, because I don't want to bait my whole life out on people I know and things I've seen. But
yeah, but bro, you can see them. I've seen those things, but I still don't agree with it.
Bro, like if you know. When I say drug dealers, I don't mean in the sense of like mandem who sell drawers out of their Nike pouch. I'm talking like people who are like been doing this for a very, very long time and shit. Bro, like to say that's not a grind, that's such a naive thing to say.
It's a grind, but I feel like it's a cheat code.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying to say it's not a grind.
Bro, waking up in the morning and doing something is a grind.
That's my point.
But I feel like she meant like a grind.
No,
like,
it was a he.
Or he meant like a grind, like a life, like, bro, like you're not taking an easy route. Like you're not taking it easy in a cheat code. You're not taking it because, bro, we can be stuck at a 9 to 5.
I'm just taking the tweet at face value, bro.
No, I feel like when you dissect it, there's multiple layers to it.
Oh, we got called Twitter boys.
Yeah. I don't think I'm a Twitter. Bro, the only reason I started Twitter was because of the podcast. I wouldn't have jumped on Twitter.
I don't even have 500 followers. There's no way on earth. There's no way on earth. Wait, what?
Huh?
You've got like 2,500, big man.
Stop that.
Bitch, this is fame, not a cloud.
Stop singing, man.
I don't even know what that's about. Watch your mouth.
Alright, man. Listen. Yeah, I feel like it's a cheat code, bro. Personally, I don't feel like it's a proper grind. I'll be honest, because I could be stuck at a 9 to 5 job, hating my job, getting taxed.
Okay, one second. Let's rewind. What's a grind? Define grind.
A grind is something you're doing where you're earning money, a legit income.
Nah,
that's my grind.
You fucked up.
That's my grind.
An income.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if it's legit income or not.
Yes, it is, bro. It has to be legit. Has to be.
What? So you can work 9 to 5 and earn a legit
okay, let me put this.
I can work through the hours of 9 to 5 and sell drugs.
Okay, let me put it this way.
But because I make my money illegally, I'm not grinding.
No. You're grinding, but my definition of grinding, you're not. Just the same way, a bodybuilder, or let's say you take two of me, yeah? One, I go to the gym, I work out once a day, twice a day, whatever. I'm all natural, I eat my meals, I count my calories, whatever, and it takes me like 3 years to get big.
Okay.
The other
I
version
know
of
what you're
me,
gonna say,
I take roids and I go to the gym maybe like an hour a day, and I kind of eat healthy, I kind of don't, whatever, but I get massive in like 6 months.
Okay.
He's still grinding because he's still going to the gym, but in my opinion, that's not a grind.
But this, I just said it. I'm not disagreeing with you. The only thing I'm disagreeing with you about is it's still a grind. Just because you earn your money in an illegal or Islamically a haram way.
Ethically as well.
Ethically, you're definitely wrong. Wrong.
Bro,
you can't decorate.
You're taking like old ladies and old men's money, bro. Like pensioners' money, bro. Come on, man.
Shout out. Did you see Hush Puppy and that?
Yeah, he got bagged.
He calls himself the billionaire Gucci
How
master.
much did he get done for?
I think it was 135 M's.
But how long?
What do you mean?
How long did he get done for?
Oh no, he hasn't been sentenced yet.
Oh, has he not?
But bro, for FBI to fly over from the States to Dubai
for him
with guns and everything to arrest my man and fly him back, bro,
it was bait. It was on fraud though. Bait, just like Pastor Toby. Bait.
Yeah, did you watch his interview with ZZ Mills?
Yeah, he's so well.
He's very elegant.
Oh my days,
very
he
well
will switch it straight on you.
Trust me, but
he's smart, man.
My media trained in it. But anyways, I do feel there's definitely a lot of weight in what you're saying about the whole 6 months versus 3 years bodybuilding or 9 to 5 versus trapping or whatever. I'm not saying it's right or not. Actually, no, I am saying it's right or not. Like your grind would be correct if my grind was illegal.
Do you rate it? Do you rate the cheat code grind?
No, of course not. Of course not.
I
don't want anyone to think that I'm bigging it up.
Okay.
But I have to be honest, it's still a hustle, it's still a grind.
Correct, but I feel like...
Because with certain people, and this is where the perspective of other situations and other backgrounds and things come into consideration. Not everyone's grown up with opportunities like you and I, bro. Look at these rappers like Meek Mill or Future or whatever. Like, I know a lot of it is fabrication. I'm just talking out loud, like people like, even like more local people like Nines or C-Biz or whatever. But like, bro, if you've grown up around all that shit, and that's all you're gonna know, innit?
No, 100%. But
it doesn't make it right, of course.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna say I come from the ghetto and blah blah. I don't come from the nicest areas. We said this before.
From the ghetto.
He fell off differently, bro. When you try and make a part 2, it always dies out.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta
just let the moment be the moment and just fuck off. I was exposed to it, bro.
It's when Mandem tried to monetize too quickly.
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
It's true. I was exposed to it, but I never even, like, that thought never even crossed my mind to take that route, ever.
And it didn't cross mine either, but I'm just, again.
Sometimes I get it, you're engraved into it, like your older brother's like part of the thing and you're like, cool, like I have to take my brother's legacy, whatever, I don't know. But
I mean, the legacy thing's a bit like moist because if you don't own anything, then... You know what I'm saying? If you're banging for your ends, but you're still living in a council house.
I don't know, man. Like, even, I agree it's a grind, like you're still working. But I feel like it's just wasted. Like all that money's wasted because at the end of the day, what can you invest it in really? You can never declare the money, obviously. Well, you can through ways, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like it can never be. You're always looking.
It's just not sustainable in the long run.
Yeah, you're always looking over your back. People say you don't get taxed. You're always looking over your shoulder. People say, oh, but you don't get taxed. But bro, I'd rather get taxed and not risk getting stabbed than not get taxed and on a daily basis risk getting stabbed or nanked or shot or whatever.
But I just think a lot of these Twitter people need to understand, not even just Twitter people, but just a lot of civilians, let's call it, need to understand that. Sorry, let's finish this rather than. A lot of these civilians need to understand. Yeah. I say them like we're not ones ourselves, but a lot of people who work and live a normal life. You're a full-time student, you work part-time in retail, or you're a recent grad, you're working in an admin job, you're doing HR, business analyst, or whatever it may be, you're on a grad scheme, just normal things like me and Hussein would do, for example. But I don't think, no offense, but if you don't know about that life, don't comment in it. Like if you, don't comment for the sake of having a voice or having data on your phone, innit? I think a lot of people just talk shit online because they think that, like, bruv, the Don who tweeted it, like, I don't know him personally, but you probably don't even know. Like, I'm not glorifying it, but when I firsthand have seen people, like, personally doing shit they shouldn't be doing, but they're living a very comfortable life. Yeah,
it can entice you, bro.
It doesn't. No, I'm not even talking about that element of it. I'm just talking about. But if I see the hustle they go through and the shit they've, I don't know.
To me, it's not a real. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not a real. It's not a real grind because, bro, I'm stuck in a 9 to 5, whatever. Yeah. Let's say I am stuck in a 9 to 5. I'm there sitting on my flipping thing, looking like on my computer, and I'm just like, bruv, I fucking hate this job, but I've got to do it. I've got to make ends meet, you know. I've got to pay my mortgage. I've got to pay my rent. I've got to pay my mum. I've got to pay whatever, innit? And the easiest option is to go holler my man and just say, listen, bro, bring me in. That's an easy option.
Nah.
It is. 100% it is, bro.
If you're shit at it, you'll get robbed on the first day.
Oh, bro, if I'm shit at Excel, I'll get fired on the first day.
No, you won't. Excel, you can get trained, but if you can't stand your ground,
100%,
and you got a bag of food on you, you get robbed by youngers.
Oh yeah, you're fucked.
There you go.
But it's
This is
not.
what I'm saying. The Twitter people don't know this.
No,
bro.
but bro,
they
it's
don't
not.
think about this
but
stuff.
bro, it's not hard. It's not hard. It's not as hard as a 9 to 5, in my opinion.
Ooh.
Because the things you have to deal with mentally on a 9 to 5. Oh, the temptation. Oh, this is a no-end career. Oh, this is. I have to go and link my managers after work, and I have to go link my colleagues, and I don't want to really, but I have to do it for this team meeting, and I have to do it for this, and staying extra hours and after work, and bro, that was all mad stress. And
Yeah.
what if you don't enjoy your job?
No, okay, you're right.
And,
you're
and
right.
on the top of that, and at the end of that,
Okay.
you're getting taxed. You're getting national insurance. You're getting you have to pay your pension, bro. It's just long. Bro.
Everything you just listed. What if a trapper or a F-boy watching this says that's the exact reason we don't do that?
Okay.
Because once a month, we bang an AC, or we hit a lick, or whatever you want to call it, or refer to as. Once or twice a month, we hit 2 licks, and we earn 8 bags in 1 month.
Yeah.
And that's it. We have to just do the lick twice, or bang the whatever it is 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, that's cool. In 5 years' time, enjoy partying at your clubs, at your nightclubs, ordering a table, whilst I enjoy taking out a mortgage. Where's their money going?
I like that.
Where's the money going, bro?
I like that. Again,
it's Friday night, you go to the club, you stunt, you got red bottoms, you got a Dior. Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Kettles,
this Rolex.
kettles.
I'm not doing all of that. Cool, I'm sacrificing that. But at the end of the day, I got keys in my hand that I've declared my
and
yard.
something you can pass on to your kids.
I don't have to. Yeah, exactly. I don't have to sleep knowing feds can bust through my door. My mum's council estate, bro. Like. In my mum's council house.
But obviously, it. Auntie, bring me in.
Imagine your mum had a council estate.
Auntie, bring me in. Lend me a fiver, auntie.
Yeah.
But now, again, I'm agreeing with your point. I'm on your side of the argument. But I'm just saying.
That's why it's harder, bro. Because you've listed all those things that could go, like you're doing this and that, but I'm still choosing the option because in the long run, that's what's harder. It all
depends what kind of. It all depends what kind of like goals and stuff you have. Because people like you and I who want houses, assets, equity, we want good credit scores, we want to be able to pay something by card and not being like, yo bro, here's the cash, can you. But bro, this is not just me saying that stuff's stay at your 9 to 5. Yeah, of course.
That's why we start the podcast, because we're trying to exit that.
Of course.
And then that way,
we
can do something we enjoy. So the youngers watching, you can do something you enjoy and make a living and be able to afford all that and do it legitly. You can just find your bro. How many of these trappers and that are talented, they can probably rap, they can probably do graphic design. There's better than, bro. They do mixing, they do flipping, I don't know what else, bro. Like there was a Donny who does racing. I was watching a documentary. He's like a race car driver, bro. He went in there like top 5 or top 10 to ever be in there or some shit. Like he's a driver, innit? Like he likes driving. He went in some NASCAR simulator or some shit and he smashed it. And he's got potential in that, but he's carrying Nanks and he's wearing balaclavas and all that, bro. It's just
honestly, your environment does affect your decisions that 100%. You make, definitely. And I'm very blessed to have said to be able to say that obviously that temptation and stuff has never been allowed to get inside me. Same. But now, of course, but all I'm trying to say, all we're trying to say is just there's always two sides of the spectrum. But
it will catch up to you. That's my point. Even if you do any cheat.
Oh no, 100%. Every thief has his day.
Even if I wanted to get my license, for example, let's say I done a theory and then a practical, whatever. My man paid whoever. Yeah. At the end of the day, it will somehow come back to haunt you.
Instagram comments.
It will somehow come back to haunt you. That's my point.
Trust me.
But
did you see around that same time there was also a video of I think an American podcast where there was three people, I think one black guy and 2 black girls. They were talking about like basically I probably can find it if you give me a few minutes, but it's long. It's not really needed. Yeah, it take me like 2-3 minutes to scroll because it's from a little while ago. Huh?
That's too long.
Yeah. So basically, in this podcast clip, it was like a 40-second clip. This young lady was basically saying she couldn't see herself being in a relationship with a 9 to 5 kind of dude because she wants, and I quote, someone with quick money. So, for example, if she's in a relationship with someone and she needs peas or they need some sort of form of payment, she don't want to be with someone that says, cool, I got that, but I got to wait till the 31st or I got to wait till Friday to get paid. She would rather be with obviously she used the N-word, I'm not going to say it, but she'd rather be with a brother who is able to get quick money. And then her friend, on the other hand, gave the example of what if you meet a really great guy who earns like 500k a year, but he works at like JP Morgan or like Chase Bank or something. And then she started like stuttering a bit, and then obviously one of the main conversations that me and Hussein wanted to have today, and I think we've been wanting to kind of, you know, elaborate and expand on this topic for a little while, is the whole concept of, does wealth and just money in general entice both men and ladies to get into relationships with one another?
I feel like for sure with ladies more than men.
Let me mute that.
Yeah, ladies more than men for sure. But I feel like, I was thinking about this today as well, bro. I feel like from a survival, like, what's it called? Natural selection type thing. You know, like females, they like they always were in the back of their mind. They're always looking for protection and
alpha.
No, a good future for their offspring. They're always thinking about the offspring as well. The female, even subconsciously. So maybe they do think like financial success and financial.
Of course, man.
That obviously, but obviously. So there are some, to finish my point, there are some females who think that far ahead naturally. They just think, listen, I want a guy who's financially secure, and there's nothing wrong with that, bro. As a man, you should be financially secure. As a female, you should be financially secure as well. In this day and age, especially I was telling you in London, you have to be financially secure.
What's the average house price in London?
Bro, I've been looking at a house recently, bro.
Is that 500k or 400k?
Yeah, probably somewhere around that, man.
Yeah.
I was looking at
that's average. What, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom?
Bro, I was looking at a 1 bedroom flat. Yeah.
I'm not even ready for this number.
Your mortgage, is 5 times your annual salary.
It's normally 3 to 4. 5 would be from a really good lender, from what I know.
Okay, so from what I've seen, I get about 5.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, let's just say 5. Yeah. What's the average graduate salary? Say 25 to 30.
Average. It depends what's topic, but from my research, I would say around 25 to 27.
Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. 30. 30 bags times 5. It's 150,000. Yeah. How much a depot are you going to put? 20 bags?
Well, you need 10%, so you need 15.
15 bags.
Oh, yeah? Sorry, so 10%.
Let's just say 20 bags. Let's say you get 20 bags depot. That's 170 house price, yeah? Bro, I was looking at 1 bedroom flats in areas like close to me, like north, west, whatever. Leasehold, which means obviously you never really own the property because it's a 99-year lease or whatever. Leasehold was about 190 bags for a 1 bedroom flat.
200 bags?
Basically.
For a 1 bed?
Yeah.
I heard
Texas, you can go, bro.
I heard Coventry's nice. I heard Coventry's nice at this time of year.
Yeah, bro. Manchester's looking a bit juicy right now.
Trust me, fam.
Bro, Texas, I swear you can get like a 1 bedroom.
I heard Bradford's got nice beaches.
Oh my God, Bradford. Please don't mention Bradford, bro. That whole area, bro. Bradford, Leeds, all of that, bro.
Shout out to my people, but I would never want to live there.
But the people who have brought up there, they love it, innit? But when I went to Leeds, for example, I was like, culture shock. Couldn't hack it.
Nah, Leeds was nice, man. Leeds was nice. Bradford, I don't know how cool.
I don't like Leeds that much, man. I like Manchester's
lit.
Yeah, Manchester's nice, man. But what was I saying? Texas, bro. You can get a villa for like 50 nug.
For like the houses in America. What's going on, bro? Paying. But bro, everything's relative.
Yeah, 100. Like
the salaries, like pounds. Sorry, pounds worth more here. They can make that. I mean. Obviously, the pound's worth more.
Yeah.
Than obviously the dollar. So.
Barely. Barely.
What's that?
Do you know where that's from?
Barely.
Yeah, barely. You don't know where that's from?
Maybe if you showed me.
Oh, come on, bro. Can't believe you've done this.
Anyways, so back to the conversation.
Yeah.
I feel, this is where it's gonna get
political peak.
Juicy Stan, yeah?
Yeah.
It's gonna get potentially it's gonna get political. It's gonna get a bit, you get me, a bit of 2-2 back and forth. And
get to the point, yeah.
I'm gonna do my 16 bars. The audience are gonna do their 16 bars.
Get to the point.
I thought it was 2020.
Yeah.
Maybe 20 years ago, if people our age were looking for a missus, or, you know, the sisters watching this were looking for a man, they were kind of in the mindset that we're more than likely not going to ever work a job. Even if we are British born and we have degrees and qualifications, etc., we're more than likely going to get married to someone who comes from a good, respectable family, who earns a decent amount, is able to put a roof over my head, roof over my kids' heads, drive a decent car, pay the bills, maybe go back home 2 or 3 times a year, once at least. And I'm expected to stay home and kind of just look after the home.
Yep.
And upbring children. Is that right term to say? Upbring?
Yeah.
Bring up children, upbring, whatever the term is. It's been a long day. But fast forward 20 years, bro, we are living in a very competition-based society, bro. Where now, shout out to all of my sisters out there, every single one of you legends who has earned your own stripes, who makes their own peas, who don't need no man. You know them ones there. Nah, I'm being legit. Like it's so. And then you said this in episode like 7 or something. It's so attractive when a girl knows what she wants and she's got confidence and she can walk the walk. You know what I'm trying to say? My thing is this. I'm a very traditional person in some elements, but I'm also, you know, you got to move with the times, bro. You got to be liberal and modern. It's 2020. House prices are absolute mockery right now. Absolute fuckery, I should say. It wouldn't be right for me to want to look for a girl, and say, I'm just gonna essentially just have children with her, and I'm not gonna let her work if she wants to or whatever. Number one, because fam, you get me, man's doing well for myself, but there's no way on earth one salary is gonna raise a family. I'm just gonna be real. Even if I earn like 50 bags a year, it's gonna be a bit of a mad thing, sad thing. Very sticky. And number two, again, we're living in a type of society where, alhamdulillah, there's a lot of sisters who are getting qualified, getting degrees, mashallah, great apprenticeships. I'm seeing them nowadays. It's not just man them in the Germans. Can be everyone, by the way. You get me? Yeah, I'm not just talking about Muslims. Obviously, I'm a Muslim, so I can only obviously marry a Muslim. So you get me? What's your take on what I just said?
No, 100%, bro. Like, I think I was speaking to someone the other day. Yeah, he's like a family friend's son, and he's quite young. I think he's like 16 years old. Yeah, and I was just talking to him. Like, he was asking me about some things, and I was just talking to him, and he goes, "Oh, would you let your missus work, by the way?"
Whoa, how old is he?
16.
Why was he even thinking that?
I said, what do you mean let?
Yeah, I was literally what I was about to say that.
Yeah, I said, what do you mean let firstly? Secondly, are you normal?
Yeah.
Are you normal? Bro, in this day, like in London.
In the burning.
Bro, are you like, there's no way I'm affording a house in London. I'm
laughing at a 16-year-old even thinking that.
Bro, it's crazy. Like,
I didn't even have facial hair at 16.
To think, oh, you're gonna let your missus work? Like, bro, I don't know what you expect. Like, just for her to sit at home and like to cook and like, I don't understand it, bro. Like, some girls might want to do that, but even then, bro, I don't want that.
I don't want that.
Bro, I want my missus to like tell me about her work. Tell me, like, I want to see her rise with me. Like, I want to see us both achieve greatness in our own careers, or even start up our own businesses or whatever, innit?
Start a podcast.
Start a podcast with missus. Imagine. But what was I gonna say? Bro, you made me lose my train of thought, man.
Sorry about that. I'll just bounce off what you said. And you remember,
stop bouncing, man. Stop bouncing.
Bouncing's done. Alright. Bouncing off what I said.
Oh, it's not realistic. That's what I'm trying to say. It's not realistic. To buy a house. Bro,
I'm about to make a sick point, but you know.
Go.
Okay. There's, with everything, and we've said this before on podcasts, with everything, there's moderation. Everything in moderation.
100%.
I feel we are also simultaneously living in a society where not only girls have high demands and everyone's entitled to a demand. That's the disclaimer before anyone gets, oh, hey, they seem like a typical Asian boy. He doesn't want his missus to have a voice. He's gonna marry a freshie from the village. Whatever you don't want to say. Shout out to the villagers, gang.
Comment that if you
comment if you're watching from the bin right now. Okay, but here's my thing. And I want to look at the camera and say this because I've said it to you before.
Yeah.
Let me fix my hair before I say it.
Alright, man. I don't give a shit.
We are living in a society, in a time where most or a lot of females think that just their existence, I'm going to say it again, just their existence is enough input in a relationship. Just the fact that they are who they are and they have the genitals that they have and they can do stuff with their body, i.e. produce children that men can't, or people who at least have been born male. I don't want to talk about other sexes.
As to get too political, yeah.
So, but you know what I mean, disclaimers and that. I feel it is not economically sensible for me to be in a relationship with someone that wants to go to heaven but doesn't want to die. Metaphorical.
Who says that? Tory Lanez?
Nah, it's just a phrase just saying everybody wants to go to heaven but nobody wants to die.
I think Gandhi said that. Yeah, bro, I agree. I feel like a lot of women just feel like, I bring to the table what I bring to the table. Like, it's me. Take it or leave it. Like, you don't know what you've got.
Yeah.
But realistically, bro, like, what if I have good morals and what if I'm a good guy and what if is that enough for you, or do you want me to take you and spoil you and spend that and buy you that Dior bag and buy you them Versace I don't know sliders or whatever? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
What do you think of the following statement? Yeah.
Following.
something along the lines of, you know, like my dad spoiled the shit out of me and he's treated me like a princess for 25 years. What makes any guy think that I'll expect anything less? Because before I give my 2 cents on that, it'd be really interesting to hear your opinion, because we think differently with a lot of things, but this one I'm very curious to see what you'd think, because I'm not actually sure. What do you think of that statement?
Bro, I agree that your missus has to, like, you have to treat her amazing.
Oh, of course.
Whether you spoil her with material or whether you spoil her with like love and affection, and attention, whatever, yeah. But you can't, like, I understand your expectations are very, very high because of how your dad has treated you, but you can't expect the exact same. Like, you can't, if your dad has treated you with, like, you know what, babes, like, have £500 this month. You know what, have £1,000 this month. You know what, I'm gonna buy your first car. You can't expect that from your man. You can't. Maybe you can expect the same amount of love and attention and affection, and do you get me, to maybe compensate for whatever. But you can never expect, if we're talking financially, never compare your man to your dad, bro.
But do you think
your dad's 50, like 60, whatever? He's built his house, he's built whatever, like he's built his reputation. Your man's starting out, bro. He's like 25, bro. Allow it.
Yeah, I couldn't. I'm glad you said that,
bro. Okay, how about this? You should expect your husband to treat your daughter the way your dad treated you.
Say that again. You should expect your husband to treat your daughter the way your dad treated you. Yeah, that sounds
more sensible than I should expect my husband to treat me like my dad treated me.
Because you made a very good point, bro, about your dad has built his career. He's started his family. By the time you was born, he was probably like a decent way into his career. You know what I'm trying to say? He probably had a business that's doing well now, or he was in his grind mode in his youth when he had the energy. But compare that to people like you and I, recent graduates who are not earning all right maybe, but not earning enough to flipping spoil you with like designer shit all the time. Not that it means that we don't want to. Of course, like, bruv, if it was up to me and I had like a successful business at this age and I got married like next year or something, for example, bro, I'd tell my missus, babe, like
pick out whatever you want.
I don't want you to work. Like, I want you to live your best life. Like just 100%. Take care of the house. Make this house a home. Yeah. Like, just, you know, do 100%. Your thing. Yeah. Like, in that regard. Like, don't ever worry about paying the bill ever again in your life, because I want to be at that stage where I'm earning enough money and stuff like that. But like you said, bro, like, it's just not fair, because it's like, the concept of, you know, especially in Islam, obviously a man being a girl's wali and provider and stuff, that I hear. Providing is a roof over your head, not a free bed flipping 600k house in
Cheshire,
wherever, Buckinghamshire or Hatfield or whatever.
You also have to realise that these girls saying these things, they have to realise that their dad had a wife who supported them through the low times, through whatever.
Oh, if my husband doesn't, sisters, I'm just gonna ask you a general question, yeah?
So long.
What do you like, bruv? I might get a bit of hate for this, and I don't know if you agree with it, but apart from just, like I said, genitals and whatever, like, what do you like, bro?
No, but the good ones bring a lot to the table.
No. I'm not saying every single one. Like, you don't bring nothing. Of course, there's some sick ladies out there. There's some amazing sisters out there. I'm not gonna deny that. But I'm like, have you noticed that the girls who write the most demanding shit online or whatever, or have the biggest expectations, they tend to be probably the ones with, like, no offense, but like average results or whatever.
No, they tend to be the ones who like 6 different guys in a week, who's always
but that as well, like, but that's more about a case-to-case kind of scenario. But I think because I think we're going on a bit of a tangent, but I think the reason we brought this conversation up is to relate it back to the whole thing about grind and hustle and money and how that's affected relationships and stuff. And I just feel like there's nothing wrong in this life to have expectations, but I feel in the type of economy that we're living in, like, I just don't think, like, we've developed so much in technology, in careers, I'm about to say how we accept other races, but clearly not. Cars, house prices, everything has developed. But why is it when it comes to marriage, it's like, my man has to, like, come on, man, because as soon as mandem start talking about, imagine wife and a girl that, or God forbid our wife the girl that it's like,
it's game over.
Muslim boys are all the same, Asian boy mentality, oh my God, you're a caveman, you know them ones there. I'm not saying that's ever happened to me, because I like to think I'm pretty liberal and open-minded, you know what I'm trying to say, but I just feel like value is different to, oh, I'm a princess and me, myself and I is enough to bring to the table. Like, big man, in my mum's eyes, in my dad's eyes, I'm their prince, innit? So what now, bruv?
Yeah, true.
What if you're a princess in your dad's eyes? Alright, cool. I'm a prince in my mum's eyes and my dad's eyes.
Talk it out and see what happens.
You get me? Gang, prince versus princess B.
Yeah.
No, I'm joking.
But yeah, to round up,
I could talk about this for a long time.
Don't expect from your dad. Don't expect from your husband what your dad done, because firstly your dad has like 30 years over your husband.
And your dad is your dad for a reason.
Yeah.
And your husband is your husband for a reason.
And he can please you, like not please you, but he can satisfy you and spoil you in different ways rather than material.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying like buying your missus stuff is not good, by the way. That's very good.
Of course.
You have to, like you said, moderation.
Yeah. Like, bro, like I said, man, just because sometimes I look back at podcasts and I think, right, that might have come across, but I just want to make it evident, like, we talk about different arguments from both sides of the spectrum, innit? Like I said, if I had a successful business and I'm earning like 10k a month in profit, bruv, you think my wife's gonna
obviously
like live shitty?
Yeah, that's
come on, bro.
Obvious,
I'll spoil the shit out of my wife. Like 10 holidays a year, bro. Inshallah.
That what else? What else did I say?
Grind versus hustle.
Nah, man. About the whole the girl.
Expectations from dad.
Remember that your mum supported your father, so you support your man the way your mum supported him, your dad, and just just stay patient and understand that you need a career, like you need to bring a lot to the table as well, man. Like I want to see stuff in you that like show me that, listen, like if shit hits the fan, I know this girl.
Can you grind? Yeah. Can you work? Have you got work ethic? Like
she knows how to raise my kids. Like I'm gonna be there a lot of the times as well, but obviously I want like just bro.
I think it's a great way to kind of summarize everything we've just been saying is having expectations is fine, but we all have different roles to play, and that's not necessarily me talking about sexism or men, superiority or whatever the word is, being more superior than females, because there's nothing to do with that at all, you know what I'm saying? But it's just one of those things.
Yeah, man.
If you're going to ask for something, make sure that you can deliver it as well, but I guess there's certain things that
make sure you can give something that's as weighty.
Yeah, I think that's a better term to use, isn't it?
You get me?
Because right now we're not living in an economy where you can pay bills based off love and did you eat today?
Yeah,
there's a big difference between did you eat today and love.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna be so real.
Did you eat today, or let me cook? What do you want? Let me cook for you.
You know what's there?
You know what's there? Give me Versace slides and I'll give you random head rubs. That's what I want, bro. Let's make a deal.
Give me Versace slides and I'll give you
random head rubs. Like I'll be playing with the man and that. Come, just massage my head a little. That's what I want, bro. What more do I ask for? I'm not a fussy man.
But fam, I swear down, yeah.
Make my shisha pipe when I come home and you can just smoke it. What's shisha?
Confidence. Trust me, I heard of him. Confidence in a girl. So attractive.
Yeah.
But one thing I ain't really seen much of since I've gotten older. Maybe I just haven't been around the right people. But I ain't really seen obviously a few rare cases here and there. But generally, I don't really see many females that have admirable work ethic, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
It's a lot, bro. It's in our culture, like we said. It's one of those things that girls have raised, like, oh, like you go and you become the man's, like, you go to the man's.
Be
family.
the man's man, and I'll be the.
Like no, you go join the man's side of the family, and you sit at home and you clean and you cook and you this, and girls are kind of like brought up with it, but. Shout out to the girls that are doing their thing, man. Like,
like I said,
there's some girls on Twitter on my feed that do madnesses, bro.
Me,
like, shout out to you, man.
Trust me, sisters. And when we say,
shout out to the man them that are doing real hustles, real grinding, legit money. Good money,
making their families proud, saving their money, proud, not blowing money on flipping designers and
man.
You know what I'm saying? Like earning 16.
If that's what you want, you do that, innit? But
16 bills a month, and you're spending a bag on Fendi belts when your mum
don't buy shit for Instagram, because Instagram. If you put it this way, if I spend a bag on red bottoms, or whatever, I don't know how much they cost. I think they're like shit.
5 to like 15,
whatever it is,
1200. I don't know.
And I do this in one picture, If I do the same thing in another picture, Donnie's gonna look at my thing and say, he's wearing the same thing twice. So don't try to please anyone, bro. If you're doing it, do it for yourself, innit? Like, but fuck it. I think that the horse is dying, bro.
Shout out to the horse.
That horse.
Shout out to the horse. The Met Police.
That horse, man. I felt sorry for that horse.
I felt bad for that horse, but I was gonna make a sick point, but you made me forget, you little bitch.
It's good, isn't it? Maybe it's good. Maybe sometimes.
Nah,
good.
but oh yeah.
Wrap it up.
Grind.
Yeah.
When we say grind, to all the sisters, by the way, to all the galdem, we don't necessarily mean grind about work a 9 to 5. Your grind can be your education. Your grind can be what we're doing now, content creation.
Yeah,
your
100%.
grind can be starting eyelashes business, a cupcake business on Instagram. You started popping with your fashion blog page. Or on Instagram, or you got outfit ideas, or you're a gamer, or you're a
Twitch,
K-pop Twitcher, you're a meme creator.
Shut that boy up, boy.
1 second.
Shut him
Hello?
up.
Yeah, oh, that's the horse. He's telling me.
Oh, is he saying he's dead? Yeah, I like that. Because I actually thought you picked up. I was gonna start screaming.
Why?
Because I don't like it when you pick up calls on the podcast. Shut up. But yeah, man. Do you want to do the song thing? Or do you
I need to figure out how it works.
No. Just recommend a tune, quick.
My tune of the week is called Accidents Happen. I don't know why I looked at my phone. I was gonna upload it. It's called Accidents Happen by Tory Lanez.
Never heard of it.
Sick. I'll play it to you in the car.
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
Yeah, that's we didn't even introduce it. It's a tune of the week thing. Just at the end of every podcast, gonna tell you one tune that's gonna change your life. Do you get me? So you came with the English thing. Let me come with something a bit different.
American.
No.
Canadian. Sorry.
Oh, English. What language do they talk?
But he's not English.
English. They talk English. I'm gonna come with tu parles français maybe.
Don't say rude. You gonna say rude?
I was gonna say rude. Alright, Alonso Finile.
Ooh. Is that an artist or a song?
Alonso's the artist, Finile is the song. It's not on Spotify for some reason.
Spell it for them.
Alonso, Alonzo, Fini, Finis, Le, Les. Do you want the phonetic alphabet or whatever it's called as well? But yeah, man, that wraps it up for this week's show.
Thank you all for tuning in. I'll go by the name of Hader.
I'll go by the name of Hussein.
Some of you know me as well. Be sure to like, guys. Thank you all for your ongoing love. And of course, target 60 likes.
Yeah,
Send
man.
it to your group chat.
Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, all of the good stuff. And let us know discussion topics for next time.
And excuse the no trims.
Yeah. Alright, man. Safe.